What's going on today, guys? So we're settling into this new apartment and everything. Things are a little different. It's a little different working on cars and stuff like that. But I recently untinted my headlights, and I realized why I tinted them in the first place, because underneath they're disgusting. So the lenses are just like gross, like cracked and everything. So today, I don't know if you guys remember back when I did my taillight pinstripe, that video got a decent amount of views, but that was like a pretty cool thing that I did, and seemed like a lot of people liked it. So I'm not going to be doing it as concentrated because this is going to be on my headlight, but we're going to spruce up the headlight lenses just a little bit. So this, keep in mind, this is super rough drawing just on paper, just to get me an idea. But I've got this drawn up, so this is meant to be the shape of my headlight. And then I think I'm gonna do this kind of pattern on it. So basically what we're gonna do is upload this to my vinyl software and obviously make it look much cleaner and, you know, nice straight lines and everything. And then I'm just gonna lay the vinyl on the headlight and hopefully cover all the bad that is on the lens. I'll show you the lenses in a little bit, but like on my passenger side, just like this one would be, all of this bottom part of my headlight is like pressure cracked for some reason. No idea why that happened. That happened after it was tinted. But I like the headlights. I don't really want to buy new housings just because I just don't want to spend the money. So I'm going to try and cover up most of the bad stuff with this little design and just kind of make it look better. So there's a lot that goes into it, but you can see how much smoother this is compared to this. So basically I have to take all the shapes that are on here and smooth them out. That way the vinyl gets a clean cut and it looks obviously way better than that does. So I'm basically gonna duplicate this, resize for all these, and then I'll do my curves and stuff like that and put it all together on the computer, and then you'll see the final product of it cut and clean. So hopefully you guys get a better idea now. You can obviously tell those are much cleaner lines. It still looks kind of grainy because it's on the computer, but these are all smooth lines and you can kind of see it a little bit better there. So now just gonna go pull the headlights off, measure on this to make sure that I can cut it out all together. If not, I can do it in pieces. I'll probably have to just piece it together anyway, but shouldn't be too bad. So I'll get the headlights, show you how bad they are, and then we'll see about covering them up with this little design. So we've got our headlights, you know, kind of from back, you can't tell that much, but you get up closer and you can see those stress cracks, and then you can see how like hazy the lens is, stuff like that. Obviously I used to have eyelids on this, and you can tell where it was protected for a while, but like, I don't know if the inside's delambing or what. This one's not as bad, but I don't know. I just want to spice them up a little bit, maybe cover up some of that junk. So basically I'm just going to measure the lenses, and then I'll size it up on the computer and we should be good to go. And I'm having a really bad dilemma over this, like just doing white or this reflective color. You can't really tell as much when it's like all one, but when it's cut up, you can kind of see a little bit of purple. It's really cool. I don't know. I might just do white for now and then see kind of what it's like, how well the headlights shine through, and I don't know, go from there, I guess. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing, I'm gonna roughly guesstimate here. So go to the edge, obviously to edge. This size doesn't really matter. It looks like about 13.5. And then what does matter more is about the width. So we're probably looking at about 9.5. So I'll just come over here and basically you can see the orientation of this shape, and this isn't an exact shape, but what I'll do is I'll go and put it flat like this, And then normally to get a size, I'll do a square, and we'll go about 9.5 there. So then I can size the width with that square. So I need to go a little bit smaller there. Oh, hang on, I messed up something here. There we go, I missed one of the shapes. Go ahead and group it so it doesn't come apart on us. 9.5. Oops. And it's all right if we go bigger, because obviously we're gonna be hanging off the edge of the headlight. This is just kind of a rough estimate. I just need to get the shapes and everything. So then we'll go ahead, just to be sure, go into 13.5. See, we're just a little bit bigger than that. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it right there. And the goal with this little opening here is to leave the signal open, which I'm not sure how well that's gonna work, but we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna try to cut this out and see what happens. All right, so just like that, we've got our little design thing, whatever you want to call it. You can see roughly it's, you know, about the size. I know it's kind of hard to see with all the paper on it, but as far as length goes and everything, I don't know how well the turn signal is gonna line up. That was literally just a pure guess. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just leave it and say screw it, but I'm gonna go ahead and start laying this on the headlight so we can get a visual of, you know, one of them all together, and yeah, just go from there, I suppose. Somehow I perfectly guessed the shape of this. I had to manipulate this just a tiny bit, but you can still see the stress cracks from the top there, but the worst part is covered right here. So that was the main goal of that. And now I'm going to, or as you can see, I have transfer paper on. So I'm basically gonna cut out all the shapes. That way I can just hold them easier to put them on the headlight. I know it really doesn't make sense, but it takes away from the lenses looking bad. Obviously, it's kind of hard to picture without it being on the car. I decided to say screw it. I'm just leaving this because I'm sure that's still enough to know that it's signaling. So this was supposed to be up here, but it was a little bit long, so I just moved it here just because. So might try to get a time lapse of me doing it on this one, and yeah, that's what she looks like. Looks pretty even. I don't know how I feel about them right now. I mean, I don't think they look bad. I know it's just weird. It's like something that people don't do. So I'm just gonna wait and put them on the car. Of course, I literally am done, and it just started pouring outside. So that's nice. Like I said, apartment life. We don't have a garage right now, so I'm gonna wait until I can install them and then show you on the car, see what I think.